Glencoe is one of the finest areas for hiking in Scotland, but just a few miles south of this is an area known as the Black Mount. So join me in today's adventure as I bag my last two Munros in this area. Well, good morning guys, and welcome to another Munro adventure today. So the plan for today is a couple of the Black Mount Munros. These are described as the finest of this group, so I'm looking forward to it. You can see the buccal behind me there. It's a fantastic morning. The Munros that I'm doing are in behind these two here, so yeah, a bit of mist and fog lingering. I'm hoping it's going to lift, but the forecast actually isn't great today at all. But this is a long route, about 8 or 9 hours as well, 10 miles ish, with some pretty serious terrain, so I am looking forward to this today. So anyway, it's about a 20-minute drive from here. I'll catch up with you on the start of this route today. Okay, so that's me just left the Victoria Bridge car park just outside Bridge of Orchy. Oh, the midges were out in force, so I was not for lingering there. So this route has been quite pleasant so far. There's a bit of sunshine toward Bridge of Orchy, bit of rain in the background there. And I wasn't sure how this would be on the bike, but it's been on this well-made track. So I'm going to make it, I think that's Stob Ghabhar hut there, and then I'm going to spur right and head up into the hills here. Nice and peaceful following this river up, but can't stop for long. The midges will eat me alive, so I don't think there's much further on the bike. Then I'll be setting off on foot. It wasn't long before I was past the hut here, and this was the end of the cycle for me. So I decided to drop the bike here and head off on foot. I don't think it was worth cycling any further up the track. That's me on foot now. Good couple of kilometres on the bike, and I think I might be on the straightest path in Scotland now. That bit of path just goes on and on and on. Look at that there. But from here, I'm going to head around there, and you can maybe just see the zigzag path going up there. I'll give you a closer look. So yeah, I'm heading up there, around here. It doesn't show much of what's actually there. And then later today, I'll come down the waterfalls here and rejoin this path. So it's warm today, but quite misty. I think it's going to be cloudy all day and maybe a few showers of rain, but midges still chasing me up this hill. But anyway, I'll check back in with you at the top of this first Munro for today. I cannot complain with these conditions. It's dry, there's views, it's cleared, and not really any wind. Still t-shirt weather. Great conditions for Munro. 261. There is the rather flat summit cairn. But this is Stob Ghabhar and Odhair, and it's 945 metres. I think it's maybe one of the lowest Munros that I have remaining of the 21 left to go, and it translates to peak of the dappled Corrie. Now there's a fantastic view, so I'll show you behind the camera just now. That is a brilliant view. It really catches you off guard once you come over the top of the summit there. But that is Loch Ba and Loch Leydon out to Rannoch Moor. Oh, brilliant. I can't believe that. It really caught me off guard when I came to the summit there. And it's a contrast because it's nice and flat out this way, but behind the camera to the other side is the rocky peak of the next Munro into Glencoe and beyond. So I'll give you a quick look at that. As I say, a bit of a contrast behind the rocky peaks, but that there is the other Blackmount Munros. Milavuri there, Creesha is in behind there. That's actually the tail end of the Buchel, and in this direction is the way that I'm going from now. Now I'm not actually sure which way the path goes. I think it might just come up this way and then out and back to the top. I could be totally wrong, I need to double check the map. So as I mentioned, the forecast is rain and mist, I think about 1-2 o'clock today, so I'm actually not going to linger here for long at all. I'm just going to get a quick bite to eat and head to that next one, as it's clear just now, and I hope by the time I get there it'll still be clear, as that mountain is described as one of the best in this area. Yeah, I'll take in the views of Bridge of Orchy behind, I think, and get a quick snack. Snack of choice for today is the trusty sausage roll. These have seen better days. They've managed to get all crumbled out of my bag. That's me fed, watered, time to head to that monster that is the second Munro for today. Let's go. That is one steep rocky descent from that Munro. You can see it all the way down there. It's almost Neudar-esque, some of this. Big rocky faces there. And the top is just up over there. Now, it's going to be a fair haul up to get to the summit here, because I've dropped down to about 650 metres. And I'm going to well over 1,000 metres to get to the top here, and it's not as straightforward as it looks on the map. So yeah, I think there's going to be some nice ridges up there. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, I think it's going to be tough. Oh man, I am knackered. That is seriously steep. I don't know if the camera will show it, but yeah, straight up the scree here. Oh, great views, but I'm at a good height now because there's the top. Nice to use that little blue lock in below. Yeah, I am knackered. Let's go. The best part of the walk was now ahead of me as I reached this narrow rocky ridge known as the Aonach Eagach, but this is nothing like the big Aonach Eagach of Glencoe. It is exposed in sections, but yeah, a very enjoyable part of my day. As the ridge went on, I had to put a hand to rocking just one or two sections. But as I say, there was a feeling of exposure here, but it never felt too serious. But I can imagine in winter conditions or different weather conditions, this might be a harder prospect. Well, that was fun. Probably the best part of the day. The Mini Aonach Eagach ridge. It wasn't too bad, but slightly exposed. Just behind me there, you can see it. Now just onto this rocky climb up to the top of the Munro. Now I am rushing because there is big showers of rain heading that way. You can probably see them over there. So yeah, I'm getting to that top as quick as I can. As I say, from here I just powered on to the top, mainly without stopping, as I could see them clouds coming in fast. There it is, Munro 262, just in time. There's a monster cloud behind the camera there coming right my way, so there we go. This is Stob Ghabhar, 1090 metres high, and I think it translates to Hill of Goats. Oh, I'm out of breath. That was a rush up here to beat this rain, but yeah, I'll show you behind the camera what's coming my way. Yeah, I think that is coming right in my direction. I think I'll get an extra layer on too, but I'll quickly try and show you the views up here. So this is described as one of the finest mountains in the Black Mount. I can see why. Look at that, down the loch, or locking down there. Brilliant. There's over to the first Munro, Rannoch Moor, and there's that Mini Aonach Eagach ridge coming along there. So, like I mentioned, I think I'm going to get smothered pretty soon. Great views this direction. But yeah, it won't be long till I'm in the clag, I don't think. I seem to be getting quite lucky. This cloud doesn't seem to be reaching me that quickly. It seems to just be going down into the glen below, so that's a good thing. It's dry anyway. I've actually really enjoyed today. Exceeded my expectations. I was expecting a bit of fog and mist, maybe claggy tops. I mean, if you've been out in June, you'll know so far, this is actually the middle of June, the weather has been horrendous. Rain, mist, cloud, even snow. Like you've probably seen in my previous video, so I've thought I just need to brave it, just go out. The fair weather James needs to get out the window and just need to crack on with these final Munros, but yeah, still been quite lucky with the conditions today. So I maybe spoke a little bit soon, as soon as I filmed that bit there, that cloud came over the top of this Munro, so yeah, it was just about time to leave. Well, I maybe spoke a little bit too soon. I think my time is up. My views here are going to disappear quite soon, but I'm glad I got to see something. Now, this group that I'm in, the Black Mount and Glencoe just next to me, I actually only have one Munro left between the two groups, and that's Sgurna Yuli, I think it's known as. It's got a really strange name. I think it's the Forgotten Mountain of Glencoe, so yeah, one more single one. Quite sad really, as I really like hiking in this area. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get organised, start heading back down, where I'll give you my review of today. It was a steep, rocky kind of walk all the way down, but it was actually quite nice and gradual to the last bit. But to make up for that, there were some lovely waterfalls beside the path. Okay, so that's me back on this good path that I went up earlier. The big long straight coming up here, but that descent was not too bad actually, quite gradual, a steep bit. At the end there was some fantastic waterfalls, look at that. I got a couple of shots of that on the way down. It was brilliant, but I better give you my rating out of 10 today. You know, I'm going to give this a 9. I actually really enjoyed it. It's got a bit of everything, rocky ridges, tiny bit of scrambling, and then waterfalls at the end just to top it all off. Would be nicer on a sunny bluebird day, but can't have it all, can I? It's just been spitting rain all day, and you dry off after about 5 minutes. It's not too bad at all. But yeah, and that's it, 20 to go. The countdown is on. A lot of singles in there, so it's maybe a bigger challenge than it first seems, but yeah, looking forward to every single one. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you in the next adventure.